The bottom of the river. From the gallows, shed this news, bear my gold, lay me in the shallows. Evil come if you call my name, the wicked they shall rise. The river sand's gonna wash me clean if the river don't run dry. Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home, lay me at the bottom of the river. Oh my Lord, hear my woe, there's blood upon the valley. Take this sword, the ill I've done, deliver me from worry. The devil's hand's gonna strike me down, cut me to my grave. The river song's gonna pull me through, the river she can save. Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home, lay me at the bottom
of the river.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Diamond Terror!
Heavy footsteps shake the earth, crown forged from blood and dirt. Every warrior knows my name. I was born to rule this game. No chains can bind me, no wall can hold. My fire burns hotter than molten gold. Well, I'm the king, the rock, the storm you fear. I claim the throne, my reign is here. From the island's heart to the world I roar. I take it all and still want more. Spear in hand, eyes on the crowd. One strike will bring your kingdom down. The sea itself will rise for me. It's a morning storm.
And his opponent, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 485 pounds, the Savage, the Nightmare, the Destroyer,
We have Lucifer and we have Leviathan starting off the night here in Night Federation's Relentless. And let's get this thing started. I do apologize, everybody, for last week. We had some technical difficulties audio-wise. A lot of stuff was happening in the background of last show. But this week it is just me on the mic. Ryan will not be able to show up here tonight because of those same issues that were happening. We tried to get him on the air, but we couldn't get him. We couldn't get things worked out. So it's just going to be me moving on until we can find another commentator or we can get that problem fixed. But in the meantime, right now, we are focusing in on this match as Leviathan goes for a roll-up, but only a 1 count. Lucifer now getting into a tie-up with Leviathan. Gets the neck wrenched in. Just trying to choke the life out of Lucifer right now. Lucifer gotta be feeling like this is some type of punishment by John Knight. Knight probably saying, you think that my business is something that can just be handled easily? Go ahead, try. But Lucifer trying to stand his ground for the woman that he loves, Cindy, who got blown up to bits. Not blown up to bits, but she did get blown up. By Jinx. We're hoping a speedy recovery for her, and hopefully we can see her back in the ring soon. Leviathan wrenching at the neck right now of Lucifer. But Cindy, who is still trying to recover, we are sending our well wishes to her. But Lucifer just trying to stand up for what he believes is right as he sends a right hand to Lucifer, but gets knocked out of the ring. And I think Lucifer's had enough. He says this is Knight's problem, but he's going to get back in the ring. No, never mind. He's saying this is Knight's problem. He says he's done. He says this is not my problem. Speaking of Knight, Knight is out here saying, you want to handle business, go right ahead. There's your business. Lucifer's starting to regret even showing up here tonight. Gets taken down though. He's trying to take down the giant Leviathan. With that splash knocking him down in the center of the ring, Leviathan getting back up. That's now tombstone right on top of the head. Leviathan taking his time, making sure that he makes it slow and painful for Lucifer. And he hits him with that baseball swing. Going for the cover here. And a kick out by Lucifer, staying in the match. Lucifer now trying to send him to the ropes, trying to go for a swing blade. Gets it locked in. Now, feels some momentum. Trying to go for that cutter, but gets picked up into a power slam. Leviathan now, stomping away at the ear of Lucifer Alton. Just targeting every limb in the body of Lucifer right now. Ragdolling him around like he's nothing. Lucifer going to the other side of the corner. Has his man set up. And now trying to stomp away and put it into it with a Superman punch. And almost gets it, but no trust as Leviathan kicks out. Not done yet though with the super cutter. But look, once again, Leviathan getting that shoulder up. Leviathan rolls out of the springboard. Going for the pin, only a 1 count, immediately gets the shoulder up. But now Leviathan going for another pin, using the rope to his advantage. And not even a 1 count. Leviathan getting pissed off, saying, I'm going to finish this right now as you lose the will to breathe. And Leviathan gets the win. Lucifer just trying to tap and get out of this match. What a match it is to start the show. Leviathan getting the win. I don't think Lucifer wanted any part of this. I think he wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. Lucifer gotta be feeling some type of way after being put in a match like this by John Knight. The same man that says he wants to put an end to the powers of pain, trying to put what could have been an ally to him in the same match against Leviathan, just forcing him against to be fed to the powers of pain. You gotta feel like this is gonna have some negative effects on Knight. It has to. After what Lucifer's been put through, I don't blame the man. But tonight it ends in a defeat for him and a win for Leviathan.
The Savage, the Nightmare, the Destroyer, Leviathan.
This is a song for the broken hearted. A silent prayer for
Is a triple threat extreme rules match. Making our way to the ring from New York, Tempest Lee Finley.
it's my life, it's now or never.
And her opponents, first from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the unpredictable superstar.
Triple threat action. We got Lena, we got Moon, and we got Jinx. All ready to get into the ring and get this thing started. As Jinx tries to go for Moon, but Moon taking Jinx out early. Moon throwing some strikes to the stomach of Lena. Jinx going in, double teaming against Lena. As now, Jinx, everybody just taking each other out right now. Jinx, who we know was suspended. She was supposed to be indefinitely suspended, but she was only suspended for a week, it seems, as that suspension has been released by GM John Knight. Lena, super kick to the face of Jinx, and another kick to Moon. Moon standing her ground, though. She sends Lena into the referee. Jinx now targeting the back of Moon and just throwing her like she's nothing. On the outside now, Lena grabbing that trash can, throwing it into the center of the ring. As I think Lena was trying to get the upper hand on Moon, but Moon able to step away at the last second. Lena, I think, trying to go for a springboard, but nobody home. Jinx throwing a table on top of Moon as she now tries to climb the top turnbuckle. I think forgetting that Lena's there as it gets thrown right back to the center of the ring. Jinx now just jumping over Lena, having her sights set. Look out for the actual danger in the ring. Moon with the steel chair, bleeding, busting open the face of Lena. Jinx trying to fight out of this, trying to get the momentum back on her side, sending Moon to the ropes. And dropping her on the back of the neck as she goes after Lena, but Lena with the kick of her own. Sending Jinx to the outside, knocking Moon off. As now, Moon interrupting the momentum of Jinx's run. And almost, Lena's not going to stop her momentum though. She's going to try to pick up Jinx, but gets knocked down. Moon now trying to go for something, misses. Jinx trying to go for something, misses. Moon trying to still capitalize on a moment here, picking up Lena and dropping her face first. I would have gone for it right on top of the trash can, but Jinx from out of nowhere. And you can see Moon slowly getting off of that pinfall. Kind of pissed off there, it looks like. That's Jinx now picking her up and throwing her back first right onto the chair. Moon now sending Lena to the corner. Moon hesitating there. You can't hesitate in a match like this. Jinx goes underneath the ring, grabs a kendo stick, just waiting for this prime opportunity to strike. As now she hits Moon with the kendo stick, but gets hit with a backbreaker into a pin. Jinx immediately able to kick out, get out of that pin. Now going for something here. Moon using her smart technique there. Oh my gosh, Jinx face first onto the steel steps. As now Jinx though, oh my gosh, running fishbones right on the steel steps. And Jinx getting taken down with a forearm by Moon. I think Jinx is now busted open. Jinx though, grabbing a kendo stick, but not going to get any use of it as she gets hit with an unprettier. Going for a pin here, and immediately broken up by Lena. Only to get Des pressed by Moon. Jinx getting up now, trying to go for something here. Nobody home. Jinx trying with all her might right now to get that move in, whatever move it is. Moon and Lena both rolling out of the way. Jinx cannot get a break right now. Poison Rana taking down Jinx. Lena now with a ladder. This match isn't chaotic enough. Brings a ladder into the equation. Moon now going for another unprettier. Isn't enough to get the win here. Lena breaking up the count before it can even begin. Jinx now just trying to have some fun with her opponent Moon. But Lena saying, I'm not going to have any of that. Jinx, that's fine. I'll just have some fun with you. As he hits it. And look at the chair. Look at the way the chair is set up right now. Jinx now. Poison Rana of her own. Get Jinx. Moon with that table. Might not be enough for time to get it broken up, but she gets in time in the ring in time to break it up. Face plants Jinx, taking her down. Lena getting back to her feet. And sending, in a comedic way, sending Moon right face first into the ladder. And I think Moon wants to get some payback there. As now she is just attacking Jinx with that kendo stick. Going to the outside. Targeting the legs of Jinx. Moon and Lena gonna work together here. And Moon, I think, was trying to go for something there, but Lena had other plans. Lena setting Moon up on the top turnbuckle. What is she looking to do here? Oh my gosh! Right over the ladder into a dragon twist cutter. And almost gets the win. The leg DDT. Nobody else in the ring. Lena trying to capitalize on the moment, but Moon kicks out. And Lena not stopping her momentum, trying to go for a springboard. Moon gets out of the way, sending Lena to the ropes. And just a knock to the face of Lena. Hurricane Rana with the steel steps. My gosh. Jinx now threatening to use the chair, even though Moon doesn't see the threat. And hits her in the back. Lena disarming Jinx of that chair. And dropping her back first onto the chair. I think Moon was trying to go for a kendo stick throw to Jinx, but it lands to the side of the face of Lena. Moon going sky high with the frog splash. They might be able to capitalize on the win. Lena trying to break it up with the ladder in the way. Jinx kick out at the last second, 2.999. Jinx having to roll out of the ring. Lena taking down Moon. Moon trying to just crawl to the ropes. Crawl to that corner. Lena focusing her attention now on Jinx. Attacking her with that steel chair. Lena able to roll out of that running elbow, but not out of the running rain post. And Moon just saying, bring it on, Jinx, as he hits Jinx with the unprettier right onto the concrete floor. Moon trying to get her start here in Night Federation with some big wins. She's already made a name for herself in just a few weeks that she's been here. Lena, a veteran of the industry, trying to make sure that her name goes down in the history books. And Jinx, who is just the wild card in all of this. We still don't know why she's here, why she attacked all those superstars, and why she's back so soon. Lena, though, not caring, taking down Jinx as Moon goes on the attack. Death press to the face of Lena. Moon's the only one I think that's not busted open in this match. All the other competitors, Lena and Jinx, they are both bloody to a pulp right now. But that's not stopping them from bringing on a good match right now and bringing all that they got in this fight. Jinx reversing that Hurricane Rana from Lena. And Moon has a sledgehammer, taking down Jinx and Lena. But both of them getting back up at the same time. Jinx. Shout out to Selena Satoru with the Baka roll. And Moon now throwing Lena to the other side. Blowing her kiss goodbye, but does not see the kendo stick from behind. As now Lena grabs a steel chair, a weapon of her own, but no use. As Jinx hits her with the kendo stick straight in the face. Lena now sending Jinx back into the middle of the ring. Moon feeling herself, but I think Jinx is going to go for something, but Lena stopping that from occurring. Going for a pinfall here. Moon immediately breaking it up before it can even get to a 1 count. Moon once again trying to go for something there. No, I think Moon just not able to get that move in right now. Jinx trying to have her fun, but Moon saying, no, I'm not about to have the fun. I want to win a match. And it looks like Lena right now, Lena and Moon looking like they were teaming up for there for a second. Just take Jinx out of the equation so they can focus in on a one-on-one match here. They want to focus in on each other. Jinx though with the get Jinx to Moon. Lena all the way on the other side of the ring. And gets the win. Capitalizing off the moment, Jinx wins the match. What a match by all three competitors. You gotta give it to Moon though, who was, I would say, the one that did most of the work in this match. Was the highlight of the match. But you gotta give it to the winner of the match, Jinx, for outsmarting everybody in the match by throwing Lena off to the side of the corner, away from all the action, getting the quick get Jinx to Moon, and then going for the capitalize off the pin. But also respect to Lena, the veteran, who was just giving her all in the match, still though to no avail. What a match by all three competitors.
Here's your winner,
We have the Twisted Dragon going up against Anthony Ellis. The winner of tonight's match goes on to face Jackson Hunter for the Metal Crown Championship. Let's get this thing started. Twisted Dragon trying to go for multiple drop kicks right now to the chest of Anthony Ellis. A third one. The big man still not going down. And I think Dragon just trying to grab hold, but gets tossed down. Anthony Ellis trying to do anything in his power right now to just make sure that Dragon stays down so he can't get any momentum in. It's going to be an uphill battle for Dragon, as Anthony Ellis is just the size and magnitude. Have you seen the size and magnitude of that man? But oh my gosh, Dragon running DDT off to that top rope, busted open the face of Anthony Ellis. As Dragon now tried to grab the waist of Anthony Ellis, but Anthony Ellis getting pissed off, saying, now what did you gotta go and do that for? As now, knee to the face into a lariat clothesline. And I think Anthony Ellis is just gonna take all his frustration out on Dragon here tonight. Oh my god. Stomping away on the arm. Targeting the limbs now of Dragon. Just twisting the nose. Now going after the neck. He is going after all the limbs right now. And for Dragon, this is a nightmare. This that you do not want to be in right now. You do not want to face someone when they are pissed off. Especially not someone like Anthony Ellis, who throws Twisted Dragon right back into the ring. Dragon has not gotten any offense in other than those drop kicks and that running DDT. Those are the only moves he's been able to get. And now he's getting choked again. But thankfully the rope break is there for the save. I do want to bring up that this is 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. So Dragon can get the win here if he can just hold on and get at least 2 falls. It's going to be a battle of endurance for Dragon. But that battle of endurance is not happening anytime soon right now. As now, Anthony Ellis tosses him back first onto the mat. This could get the first fall. But you can see that blood on the face of Anthony Ellis. Just dripping down the side of his face. Anthony trying to grab hold of Dragon, who rolls out of the way and kicks him down. The big man has faltered a little bit here, as Dragon should take its opportunity with a kick to the face. And stomping on the groin of Anthony Ellis. Hey, whatever you gotta do to even the odds. As now, Dragon with the knee to the face. Has him right where he wants him. No! Anthony Ellis gets out of that. That's now a surprise roll up. Only a 1 count. Holy shit, I don't think it's done. Getting locked in. Dragon though, immediately getting out of that submission hold. Not letting the clutch get locked in. As now Anthony Ellis just tosses the leg first right over the ropes. This has been a massacre so far. Look at the welts on Dragon as Anthony Ellis continues to go on this onslaught of an attack right now. Going for a pin and using the ropes to his advantage. This could be the first fall. No! 2.5, but a kick out for Fortress. It's now Dragon rolled over into the pin. And no, and it gets the shoulder up. I think Dragon knows that if he wants to even the odds. Wait a minute. I was going to say he was going to even the odds, but he doesn't use that weapon. Deciding not to use the weapon, so even though it is legal, deciding he wants to do this like a real competitor. Either that or he just wants to use a different weapon. Oh my gosh. Well, take what I take it back immediately. I immediately take it back. Never mind. He does not want to fight this thing fair. He just didn't want to use the chair. Going for a pin. I think Dragon was trying to get Anthony Ellis back in the ring. Rolls out of the way from that attack, though. He's still kind of stuck in an awkward place right now between that steel steps and the trash can, it seems like. Anthony Ellis, though. Oh, my gosh! Go for the pin wrap! Had the referee gotten into position a little bit quicker, that would have been 3. Anthony Ellis signaling to the referee, that was 3. Dragon, as I just said, going through hell right now. All for the chance at gold. And I think, is that a chancla? Anthony Ellis has a chancla. And what? Anthony Ellis grabbed the chancla, went into the ring. Twisted Dragon tries to go for a move. And Anthony Ellis just walks away. As if it's nothing. But Dragon now getting the advantage. Sending Anthony Ellis into the corner. Has him planted. Going to the top turnbuckle. We've seen this move put many away. Getting put Anthony down for the 3. 1, 2, 3. The first fall. But he has to go still on another uphill climb. You got in the pinfall him once. You just got to do it one more time. And then that championship opportunity against Jackson Hunter at Nightfall. It is yours. Dragon bringing a trash can. Looking to even that odd once again. But oh! Gets stopped right in his tracks. Wanted to return the favor to Anthony Ellis with that trash can. But Anthony Ellis saying no, not going to happen. But Dragon not stopping any of his momentum anytime soon. Tossing him down. We just saw. I think we know what he's going for here. No, wait. A stomp. I thought he was going to go for that same move. But no, he went for a stomp instead. Sending Anthony Ellis to the outside. Dragon now trying to go meet him outside. But no. Anthony Ellis gets back into the ring. Try to go for a Dragon Twist Cutter, I think. But no. Gets sent to the ropes and a side slam. Rope break immediately. Good call by that ref. Now Anthony Ellis with the chancla again, tossing it out of the ring. And Anthony just trying to figure out what he wants to do. How much more pain does he want to inflict on Dragon right now? I think he's forgotten the whole point of the match. I think he just wants to send a message right now to the champion, Jackson Hunter, saying, this is what I'm going to do to you after I win here. Look at the bruising on this man as he gets lifted up in the air. That's like, gotta be 10 feet. That's gotta be 10 feet in the air. Oh my gosh, getting dropped down. Going for the pin immediately. And somehow, Dragon able to get the shoulder up. Anthony just saying, stay down. Tossing him into the corner. And almost evening the odds. Dragon with the heart of a dragon, kicking out at the 2 count. I don't know if he's going to be able to even compete by the time it comes nightfall. If he's able to win here tonight. It's Dragon now. Trying to go for something. Gets slammed back first onto the table. And again is able to kick out. Where is this fight coming from Dragon? Dragon now with the knee to the face once again. Is it enough to put the big man down? 2. No. Anthony with the shoulder up at 2.999. Gets sent into the corner though. Dragon now wanting to put this thing away. Slamming him. Leg caught in the trash can. This is the same move that just put him away. Could he do it again? He does! Dragon is going to nightfall to face Jackson Hunter for the Metal Crown Championship. He overcame the odds of Anthony Ellis. Holy shit! Anthony Ellis put up a hell of a fight. But at nightfall, it will be the Dragon versus the Hunter. Jackson Hunter, Twisted Dragon for the Metal Crown Championship. We're going to have to hope that Twisted Dragon has those bruisings healed by the time that we're at that nightfall. Holy shit, what a match. Five stars, as you can see. Congratulations to both men. What a match.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Memphis, Tennessee, the Rockstar Velvet Rose.
Angel smile is what you say. You promised me heaven, then put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. With passions of prison, you can't break free. Oh, your loaded gun. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Shot to your heart, and you're to blame. You gave up a bad name. I play my part, and you play your game. You give love a bad name.
Go back to being plastic. No one ever listens. This wallpaper glistens. One day they'll see what goes down in the kitchen.
とは愚かさとはそれが何か見せつけて
From Osaka, Japan, the Omega!
ちっちゃな頃から優等生気づいたら大人になってたライフのような思考回路持ち合わせるわけもなくでも遊び足りない何か足りない困っちまうこれは誰かのせいあてもなくただボールするそれもそっか最新の流行は当然の派経済の動向も通勤時事尋常な精神で入社しは社会人には当然のルールですうっせえうっせえうっせえはあなたの思うより健康です一切が最後ようなあなたじゃわからないかもねああよく似合うそのかもなくわけもないメロディーうっせえうっせえうっせえは頭の出来が違うので問題はない
Tag team action here tonight. May seem like a shocker for most, but actually, this match was booked in advance. This match was booked last week, before the attack had happened between Velvet and Espresso. Selena Satoru and Mystique wanted to see if their relationship and their friendship could stay intact for a match. They wanted to have one last tag team match before nightfall, before they had to face each other once again in Japan, just to see who is the better competitor. As Selena sends Velvet Rose to the corner, to the ropes, and just takes her down on the mat. These two wanted to have a tag team match, so it was booked to be against Velvet and what we thought was going to be our tag team partner and our partner in life, Espresso. But Espresso attacking Velvet Rose last week, and now gotta pay the repercussions of that because they're in a tag team match against Selena and Mystique. Mystique goes for I think she went for a dive and she actually did land it, but the tag was still made in time. Espresso and Velvet being forced to work here together tonight. Gotta be some disdain by Velvet. At the very least, Velvet. We know that there's anger between Espresso now, and she's the one who attacked Velvet, but you gotta wonder, how does Velvet feel about all this after being put through an attack by Espresso? It's already been announced that at Nightfall, Espresso wanted the match. She got the match. It is her versus Velvet Rose at Nightfall. But as I was saying, Velvet Rose, we don't know how she feels. It could be she could be still a friend. She still might want to be friends with Espresso. We don't know. Maybe we'll find out in this match, but right now, Mystique going on the attack of Espresso, who is going to go on the response in the corner. As Mystique drop kicks her in the corner. Mystique getting the upper hand here tonight. As he goes for a space planter right onto the mat. Tagging in Selena. And I really don't think we're going to see any problems here tonight between Selena and Mystique. It seems like they've been on the right track. They've been on the same page as of late. It is all about honor and respect between those two. They have aired out their grievances and now look to make sure that there is a definitive winner between the two. Who is the best competitor at Nightfall? They are going to try to fight it out and see who that is. But for Velvet and for Espresso, that is a different story entirely. As we now know that Espresso just wanted to attack Velvet for some reason. Just air her frustrations out on her, it seems. Velvet could have just broken up the pin there. You could have saw maybe having some hesitation. She doesn't know if she wants to help Espresso anymore. Where it's going to be interesting to see where her allegiance lies here tonight, because she does have that match at Nightfall. It is already confirmed as Selena goes for a backflip. Not enough though. Selena just eyeing down Espresso as Espresso is going for the hot tag to Velvet. Mystique also tagged in and now gets hit with the Hurricanrana by Velvet Rose. Velvet sending Mystique over to the ropes, trying to go for an early grab, a little bit too early though, as Espresso gets back into the apron corner, but Velvet picking up Mystique, and now rolling her over right in front of Selena, who feels helpless and cannot, she's right there for the tag, but cannot go for it. As Velvet is now facing the repercussions of Mystique. Velvet now sending Mystique into the corner. Just hitting her with that clothesline, taking her down in the center of the ring. Could this be enough? Only a 1 count. Look at the eyes of Espresso. Just dead staring everybody in this ring right now. Velvet now goes to tag in. Gets hit in the corner. Wait a minute. Espresso tagging herself in. And oh! Well, there's our answer. There's our answer from Velvet at Nightfall. She's not here to play games anymore. She's not friends with Espresso. Espresso's on her own. It just became a handicap match as now Mystique going for a roll-up. Wait a minute, Espresso turning it on Mystique. No. Mystique trying to crawl to her friend Selena, but not able to reach in time. Espresso saying, I do not care. I will win this match all by myself. As now flipping over into a plancha. And Selena immediately going in to break up the pin. Referee going to the outside for some reason. Who knows? Mystique now running the ropes into a leg DDT. And almost getting the win, but 2 count. That's a kick out, no trust. Mystique now picking her back up, sending her into the corner. Tag is made, tag team synergy here as they flip Espresso over. Referee keeps going to the outside. I don't know what is going on with the referees here tonight, folks. This whole match, me, the commentator, who's been struggling to talk, the referee going to the outside. And now Mystique and Selena both double teaming Espresso right now. On the outside trying to fight. Use their numbers game. Now knowing that Velvet is not a problem, not a factor in this match. Count of 6, need to get back in the ring. Don't want this thing on the count out. I don't think Selena cares though. Count of 8. Getting her opponent back up, hopefully in enough time to get back in the ring. Count of 9, Espresso gets back in the ring in time. Would not have been possible had it not been thanks to Selena getting her back up. That is the honor and respect that Selena always tries to show in her matches, as seen there. Not wanting the match to end by count out, but that could cost her as she gets hit with that DDT. And almost getting the win there, Espresso. But Selena getting the shoulder up at the last second. Selena, though, getting put in a chokehold now. Being almost forced to tap out, but Mystique going in for the save. Selena lay down in the center of the ring, though. I don't think Espresso's done. Barely able to roll out of that move there. Gets sent into the ropes, into the corner. I think Selena was going for a tag. Espresso able to save herself. Going for a pin now. Using the ropes to her advantage. And almost, but Selena kicking her off. Selena now. Turning her over face first onto the mat. Trying to go for a pin here. And no, Selena not able to get the win just yet. Espresso able to kick out. It was a slow kick out, but it's still a kick out nonetheless. Selena now going for power bombs. And you gotta think Mystique, even though she's Selena's partner, has to be studying the moves of Selena. Same thing for Selena to Mystique. They're gotta be watching each other's movements, studying it, and preparing it for their match against each other. That's now Mystique stopping Espresso from jumping off the corner there. So Espresso sends her to the corner. Mystique reverses. Espresso caught in the corner. Gets hit with the right. As now Mystique going to tag in Selena Satoru. Espresso still caught up in that corner. Finally gets out of it. Only to get met by a slam from Selena. Sending Espresso to the ropes. Starting to show some bruising on the back of Espresso there. It's barely there, but you can still see it. There are bruisings on the back of Espresso. And she hits another DDT to Selena. Looking to end this here, to put it away, to finish the match right here. Another chokehold right in front of Mystique. Mystique going to break it up once more. You gotta think, had it not been for Mystique, Selena might have tapped there. Mystique taking down Espresso. Espresso though, giving a kiss goodbye, saying, I'm gonna end this again! She has it locked in! Another choke! Selena desperately rolling out. Sending Espresso to the corner. Espresso reversing. And face first sends Selena into that turnbuckle pad. Has Selena set up on the ropes. Selena reversing. Kick to the face. Right onto the mask, causing Espresso to start bleeding. Espresso, I am surprised by Espresso. I had my doubts. She is holding her own right now. Spin kick to the face. Now you can see the bruising starting to show a lot more on the back of Espresso as he gets dropped down, especially on the stomach. Mystique getting tagged in. Smart move by Selena. As Mystique goes for a clothesline and looks to take down Espresso. Getting set up into the corner. Stop to the back of the neck. That could be enough. Put this away. And it is! As Mystique gets the win for the team. This became a quick handicap match as Velvet Rose decided to walk away and make the statement known to Espresso that she made her choice. She decided to walk away from everything that they had. Velvet Rose going to make her pay for it. Now at Nightfall is one-on-one between Velvet Rose and Espresso. Those two face off. It is also, don't get it wrong, they might have won the match tonight, but they are still opponents, and they are still going to face each other. Mystique and Selena. Now that they've gotten on the same page and they got in the win here tonight as tag team, who is going to be the better opponent, who's going to be the better competitor. They face off against each other at Nightfall.
私も半人間殴ったりするのはノーセンキューだったら言葉の中間をその頭に突きつけて我は足やまない止まれやしない上に奪ったれてないのでサディスティックに変貌する精神クソだりーな酒が空いたプラスあればすぐに次ぎなさい皆がつまみやすいように串外しなさい体験や注文は精神を決める
And the following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 224 pounds, Matt Harvey!
It's just one of those days when you don't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked, everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip. It's all about the he said.
And his opponent from Forest Lake, Minnesota, weighing in at 225 pounds, Max Cassidy!
We got Matt Hendry and we got Maxwell Cass ready to do action. Maxwell has been on fire so far in his debut of Night Federation. Matt Hendry, though, finally back from recovery, ready to get his name stamped in to the Night Federation, get right back into the action, and get some wins. Matt Hendry had a tag team match with Shane Morgan last show, but now looking to get back into the singles action. Trying to face the up-and-comer Maxwell Cass as these two lock in. Getting leaned up against the ropes. The referee having to come in and break these two up. But Matt Hendry getting a sucker punch in, saying, hey, I'm going to do what it takes to win. Still no word. Whoa! I'm sorry, I had to cut off there. What a move that was, just tossing Matt Hendry into the air. That had some airtime on it. These two actually having a kind of a barn burner right now. I'm kind of getting caught up in this. Roll up by Maxwell. Only a 1 count. Matt Hendry rolling out of the way. ducking under. They still getting locked in once more. Maxwell grabbing the head, locking in a chokehold. Hendry though able to reverse out of it. Got the arm locked in now. Who is going to come out of this? On top, it's going to be Matt Hendry, as now he's going after the face of Maxwell. As I was saying before, no word on where Austin Havoc is. Still no sign of him after getting eliminated by Matt Hendry at the Rumble. Hendry trying to catch his breath on the outside. Maxwell cast going for a kendo stick. If he had used that, he would have been counted out. I mean, he would have been disqualified. Remembering that this is a DQ match. Or maybe it's not. Wait a minute, that's Austin Havoc. Austin Havoc! Wait a minute! This is a no DQ? Wait a minute! Hitting a collar! Referee didn't do anything, I'm assuming this is no DQ. Gets the shoulder up. Austin Havoc, who's been absent for so long, only to return at the Rumble and then immediately disappear once more, just came back and made the statement known to Matt Hendry. Hendry though, not concerned about the cutter. Still trying to focus in on the match against Maxwell, who has him in a submission hold on the outside. Not gonna do anything, even if Hendry tapped. But I think Maxwell just wanted to make a statement known. As now Hendry, Pele kick to the face of Maxwell, and now targeting the leg with a DDT to the leg. Count of 7. Needs to get back in the ring, and that's exactly what Matt Hendry is going to do. Just telling him to bring it on. And I think Maxwell was about to try to go for it, catch him off guard, but Hendry was expecting it. And I'm getting word now, we have Austin Havoc backstage, screaming at night, it seems. And oh my gosh, it just got made official. During the live here right now, during the match, it has been made official. And at nightfall, it will be Austin Havoc versus Matt Hendry, one-on-one in a But no, Matt Hendry does not know that. He's still focused on Maxwell Cast right now. These two doing whatever it takes to get the win. Maxwell wanting to prove that he is the best at a young age. So is Matt Hendry. Matt Hendry is still young too, but he's actually gotten some experience already in the Night Federation in this 1 year of being here. Maxwell though, looking to get that locked in. Is Matt Hendry gonna tap? Hendry has nowhere to go. The ropes are right there, but they're so far away. Maxwell lets go. As Maxwell tries to go for something, Matt Hendry jumps over him with the springboard, dropping him down. Hendry now. Is it enough to put him away? No, Maxwell at the count of 2, able to kick out. Hendry going on the attack to the face. Trying to bust open into the face of Maxwell, it seems. Send a message to the newcomer. The newcomer though, holding his ground. You can see the bruising of where he stomped on the face of Maxwell. Maxwell though, with a combination of strikes, knocking down Matt Hendry. Dragging the lifeless Hendry over into the middle of the ring. dropping him down. Hendry going for a pin. Maxwell able to kick out though and survive. But Matt Hendry try to go for a springboard, overshot, gets sent out to the outside. Both competitors try to go for a running move. Able to block each other's moves at the same time. Two count as now Wicked stepsister to the face of Matt Hendry on that concrete floor. Maxwell rolling back into the ring, awaiting for Hendry to get back into the ring. Maxwell top rope into the punch. Into a drop kick. Getting some nice airtime, filling himself with the combination as he stops down Hendry. In the center of the ring, is it enough to put Hendry away? And almost so close. 2.5, but still no 3 as Maxwell trying to still put this away. Hendry getting back it up. Trying to go for the AA attitude adjustment. But no, Maxwell flips him over. And I think Maxwell realizing that he could have this in the bag. Could have this one. Hendry though, reversing. Maxwell reversing. Leg over into a DDT. Face planted right onto the face. Is it enough? It is, as Maxwell is able to get the win over Matt Hendry. No thanks to Austin Havoc. And you saw it there, Austin Havoc trying to go for a cutter there and lands it. Apparently this was no DQ. Or whatever. I mean, unless if he paid the ref. That's a very real possibility. That the referee got paid off by Austin Havoc. So that way Austin Havoc could run in here and get his moment on Matt Hendry. But regardless, whatever the case, with or without Austin Havoc's help, Maxwell getting the win here tonight, making a statement to the roster. But Matt Hendry has a lot of shit going on for him. Because at Nightfall, it will be Matt Hendry versus Austin Havoc. Hell in a Cell. Holy shit. Congratulations to Maxwell on the win here tonight. And good luck to Matt Hendry.
Here is your winner, Max Cassidy! Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toluca Lake, California, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Savage, AK-47, Travis!
Okay. Beat for it. The beat's for it. G-Block Savage with a criminal. Throwing shots, they subliminal. Say that it's a problem, niggas smell. Get up, drugs, cause I'm generous. Put your name on the bullets while I'm feeling it.
140 pounds, Thunderbolt Victor Alexander!
Victor Alexander, Trey Savage going up against each other here tonight. Last show, it was Steel Gray, and it was Victor Alexander going up against each other. At the end of the match, Trey Savage came out and finally confirmed that what we've all been waiting for. He finally confirmed with the stare down that at Nightfall, it is Trey Savage versus Steel Gray. One more time. You can hear the excitement in my voice on this one because I have been waiting for this one. Trey Savage and Steel Gray, they both got a win on the record books at the pay-per-views. And at Nightfall, and it's the rubber match to see who is the best competitor. And it's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a hell of a match. Rumor has it might be a last man standing match. These two locking up though. Focusing it on tonight. Trey Savage looking to get a big win against Victor. Victor looking to make sure that he's not overlooked. Trey Savage locking in around the waist of Victor. Victor has to find some way to get out of this. Struggling to get out. Struggling to just crawl to the ropes, but nowhere near the ropes as he is just struggling in the middle of that ring right now. As Trey Savage throws him face first onto the mat, center of the ring, knees to the face. You can hear the fans counting as he just does more and more damage to that face with the knee. Locked up once more. As these two get separated by the referee. As Trey Savage now goes back in on the attack. Combination of strikes, but Victor able to reverse it. Standing his ground. Victor sends him right into the ropes, but no, the referee's in the way. Coffin drop. This right here is why I love to be a commentator for this, because I get to experience the action firsthand. I get the best view of this. My gosh, this is the match right now. Victor Alexander going on the attack right now. These two heavy hitters ready to give it their all. That's the exact type of thing you can expect between Steel Gray and Trey Savage when they go against each other one-on-one. For the last time it could be. Very well could be the last time. I probably don't think it would be the last. Let me take that back. Knowing those two, it won't be the last time. But for the last time this year, it will be between Trey Savage and Steel Gray. One-on-one. At a pay-per-view, nonetheless. I believe they have faced each other off pay-per-view, but in terms of pay-per-view, they are tied 1-1. Trey Savage rolling back into the ring, sliding on the outside, taking down Victor. You can see the athleticism by Trey Savage, as now Victor is able to get back up and tries to go for an attack, but no. Powerbomb to Victor Alexander. Referee taking his time with his count. Being kind of merciful here with the count right now. Victor going to the top turnbuckle, hitting the cutter. Trey Savage getting back up, gets hit with a drop kick to the chest. And Trey Savage with another drop kick of his own. But no, Victor Alexander able to get the shoulder up right before the 3. And gets it received with a bunch of death presses straight to the face, bleeding and bloodied open by Victor Alexander. Victor now bleeding. Victor not stopping any of his momentum. Picking up Victor. What's he looking for here? Slamming him down to the mat. And Victor now just getting pushed around by Trey Savage. And once again, knees to the face. Looking to do more damage to the wound. I think Trey was trying to grab hold of Victor, but Victor able to get out of the way. But Trey were able to reverse the reverse. Neck breaker into a no. Rolled out of the way. Victor able to get out of the way. Trey trying to crawl back up into the corner to catch his breath. It's now Victor going to take the advantage. Grabbing him by the hair. My gosh. DDT. Center of the ring. Going for a pin. Smart move by Victor. But a kick out. Right at 2. Right now, sending Victor to the ropes. Hits him with another shotgun. Shotgun drop kick. Is it enough? No. Victor able to get the shoulder up. Not done yet though with the ripcord knee. We can see the blood pouring over the face of Victor as Trey gets the win. Congratulations to Trey Savage getting the win here tonight. But oh, still Gray from behind, making it known that he's gonna bring the fight to Trey Savage. And he's not waiting. He's not waiting till nightfall. He's going to do this right now. These two are gonna have a brawl. Trey Savage trying to go to the corner. Still Gray trying to grab him. As now Trey sending still to the other side of the corner. Punches to the face. Got him locked up. Setting him up. Dropping him down. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Making it known to Still Gray you can't jump Trey Savage. Because Trey Savage is always ready for the attack. Locking him in. Not fully locked in though. Still Gray's arm is exposed, and he's going to use that to get out of the lock, out of that chokehold by Trey Savage, and get some offense of his own. Now just manhandling Trey Savage, carrying him. Not able to get any attacks on Trey Savage though right now. Looks like Trey Savage was ready. Trey Savage might have been ready for the blindside attack by Still Gray. But still now, throwing Trey Savage to the ropes, ducking under, and picking him up and slamming him down to the mat. Picking him up again and throwing him like he's nothing. Once more. Now getting sent to the ropes. No, Trey Savage able to reverse with another clothesline. And I think we got finally security on the way out here. Hopefully about to break this thing up. As Steel Gray continues to bring the fight. These two are not going to stop. These two would fight all night if they had the chance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 460 pounds, the World Wrestling Champion, Vincent Azarian. His opponent from overseas, weighing in at 379 pounds, Sergeant Matthew Van Bates.
Someone told me love will not save us, but how can that be? Look what love gave us. A world full of killing and blood spilling that world never came. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we go fly away.
Last match of the night before nightfall. Vincent Kazarian, the world champion, goes up against MVP. MVP has a match at nightfall against Alexander. Someone that he used to once look up to, he said. Now having to go up against him. Vincent Kazarian in the main event of nightfall will face against the Rumble winner, Hitman. So we saw Vincent Kazarian jump last show. We saw him last Relentless blindside Hitman with the championship belt. making his intention known that at nightfall he looks to retain the championship. As now MVP and Vince Kazarian having a stare down with each other. Going for a pinfall. It's enough. Not even a 1 count as MVP is able to get out of it. Vincent just pushing around MVP, but MVP's not going to take it for long. Going to get a kick to the face. Once again getting pushed though. And MVP kind of starting to realize that Vincent Kazarian's getting pissed. But MVP pushing him away. These two just having a shove off. These two pushing each other, saying, "Nah, I'm not gonna let you push you. I'm no pushover." MVP getting sent to the ropes, kick to the face, and now Vincent Kazarian stomping away at MVP, trying to make sure that he stays down long enough so he can do some damage. Leg drop over the face, another one. Clothesline by MVP, stomping away on the chest. And what a stat! Just looking back at the card of what we got for Nightfall, it is going to be a great show. We got a stat card. And to see that it's going to be main evented by this man, Vincent Kazarian, and the main event against Hitman. Vincent Kazarian hitting a slam. Is it enough to put MVP away? No, MVP showing why he has that heart of a warrior. Able to get the shoulder up at the 2 count. Trying to go for a kick there. Trying to gain some combinations here. Get some momentum on his side. Stomping away at the side of the face of Vincent Kazarian. And oh my gosh! Look at the strength! Look at the strength of MVP! Vincent Kazarian tossing MVP off. And now, picking him up, slamming him down. I am still in shock that MVP was able to do a fireman carry and do a submission hold like that on Vincent Kazarian. Only a 1 count as Vincent Kazarian is able to pick out. Strike to the chest of Vincent Kazarian. Has him set up for a power bomb. Sitting power bomb isn't enough to put Vincent Kazarian away. Another shoulder up at the count of 2. MVP trying to go for some strikes to the face, but Vincent Kazarian countered. Showing why he is our world champion right now. Putting in the work, putting in the effort, just trying to destroy MVP right now. But MVP standing his ground as much as he possibly can. Once again, picking up Vincent Kazarian, but this time the weight is too much. As Vincent Kazarian gets the upper hand, slams MVP back down to the mat. That power slam. But MVP getting the shoulder up. Vincent Kazarian sending him to a corner now. I think we all know what he was trying to go for there. MVP though not letting it happen. Kick to the face. And oh shit, getting picked up and slammed down. Stomp to the groin. Or more so it looked like to the side of the stomach there. And Vincent Kazarian now slamming him down to the mat once more. Trying to drag him back to the center of the ring. And almost as close as you could possibly get, maybe. MVP gets the shoulder up right before that 3 count, but gets hit with another knee to the face. Another big boot from Vincent Kazarian. As Vincent now just looking to make a statement to the Hitman. Taking full control of this match right now. Dropping MVP neck first onto the ropes. Not even done yet. Going for the leg, but MVP finally countering with the knee to the face of Vincent Kazarian. And once again, look at the power of MVP. Has him on his shoulders. Vincent Kazarian gonna try to fight out of it once more, and he does. MVP struggling now. Was that all that was left in the tank? Vincent Kazarian now trying to bring him over to that corner. Gotta look out. You know what he's gonna try to do here. Oh my gosh, no, never mind. Oh, he's going to the top rope. Big man like this on the top rope with the clothesline. My gosh, he's dead. He's not done yet. He's going again. With a big splash. Holy shit. Big Splash gets the win, and Vincent Kazarian showing why he is the champion, making the statement known to Hitman. Speaking of Hitman from behind, sneak attacking, just like Vincent Kazarian did last show. And oh, speaking of last show, doing the same thing that Vincent did to the Hitman, hitting him with the belt, making it known that he can even the odds just as much as Vincent Kazarian can.
Lay me at the bottom. Save me from the gallows. Shed this news, bear my dough. Lay me in the shallows. Evil come if you call my name. The wicked day shall rise. The river sand's gonna wash me clean if the river don't run dry. Oh my Lord, take this soul. Lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home. Lay me at the bottom.